poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she her black designer say Gucci Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce Diva Donda Dundada Tokyo Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through in nippy crickets. I come through in moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these Rick Shields throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.
Alright, I don't think anyone might be in here yet. But if we can get some people in here, the plan is to kind of have chat, have some input on the moves we make. I was told that this roster that I downloaded, some of the gear isn't up to date quite, but Cam Ward's is fine, and I don't care enough about any of the other players to check their equipment. It also doesn't make that much of a difference. If we see something crazy, we can obviously change that. But at this point, what we're going to do is go ahead and enter franchise. We're going to start a new league. I'm actually safe to pro. I'll play for all save your system. Acquired. I'm actually safe progress. Let's use this one. Roster file. Alright, 3,359 players. And the goal is to start in this upcoming, or the current off season. I don't know how far into the current off season it's gonna let me start. But like right around the actual now time last year, yeah. We'll just go with the Titans, and then starting point, we're gonna start, yeah, preseason, okay, perfect. And then league settings, not that good at the game, so we're gonna bump this up to like an actual game, keep it on all pro, because we're gonna be doing a lot of simming. I'm not gonna play every single down when we do jump into games. We're gonna turn off injuries because I think it ruins it a bit. This isn't supposed to be maybe the most realistic world in the world, realistic rebuild in the world. So yeah, we're gonna have the injuries kind of turned off right now, and as well as pre-existing injuries. And I think that's good as far as like league settings go. I do want to continue as Brian Callahan, so let's go ahead and start the league. I'm gonna try to bring up the chat on my phone just so I don't miss anything. Alright, so just to kind of get things started, we still need a little bit of help around the edges. Let's see if they imported the right roster and everything first before we try to proceed here. Okay. Cool. Make cuts in a moment and everything of that sort, but I do want to try to make some of I do want to kind of look at our lineup and see where we need some help, because if it's anything like real life, we definitely need some edge help. So we definitely need to take a look at doing some of that. Might trade Van Jefferson. Like I said, not the most realistic rebuild in the world, but I want to get guys like Restrepo and Iaminer and all of them. I want to get them touches, catches, receptions, all of that good stuff. So we have Simmons as our D tackle and Sweat as the right end. I feel like that should be flip-flop, because this season, because of Sweat, Simmons kind of moved out to end and Sweat stayed inside. James Lynch is here, so we're good with that. Cedric Gray is going to be the starter there. Yeah, we need some outside linebacker help. Vermont, no offense, Libro, but yeah. So linebacker help a lot, and then maybe your right end or something. Left end, potentially. Start over Joseph Day.
This is the player card.
But let me make some updates here, because I would call Jeff a D tackle, but he's been playing edge recently. So we're gonna update these two positions, kind of have them swap real quick. And I think Sweat's on the left end right now, so we'll go left end for Jeff. I don't know if that makes him any better or worse, but oh, I put him on the wrong side. Hold on. Move him to right end. There we go. And then we'll take, that absolutely looks nothing like Big Jeff, but we ball. And then we'll take T Sweat and we'll move him to D tackle. We did bring James Lynch back recently, for those who don't keep up with the Titans, so cool to see they didn't just get rid of him, whoever created these rosters, because I did not. And D tackle. Alright, so now that we have that flipped and flopped, that should make this accurate. And then boom, cool. And then D tackle 2 will be Big Jeff. Yeah. Alright, and then so our first move here, obviously I think either we need to make a trade for it or go out and sign some edge threats. So let's see what we have available with our current amount of money. Most likely don't have a crazy amount of money at this point in time. We could go get Nick Chubb. Not looking for really a Nick Chubb type of guy. CJ Mosley is a really great option. Do we have the money to sign him? So if we sign CJ Mosley, and then an edge would work. We can give Von Miller a 1-year deal. I'm not opposed to doing that. Although I'd prefer a left end if possible. Let's see, any younger options here? Zadarius Smith. I'm not seeing any crazy options here, so I think what we're going to do at this point in time, we'll sign Von Miller, move him to left, and kind of go from there. It looks like we have $70 million in cap room right now, so that does give us a lot of financial flexibility to work with. So just give me 1 second here. I got to flip-flop our new guy, Von Miller, to left end real quick. Which I wouldn't think would affect his overall too crazy. Alright, so left end Von Miller. Alright, and then now that we've signed him, as well as CJ Mosley, what are we looking at team-wise as far as upgrades that need to be made? Alright, so CJ Mosley will be our starter. Cody Barton still needs some edge help, so let's go see if we can find any outside linebackers at all in free agency. Off the top of my head, maybe like Judon, but I think he could still be under contract too, so who knows there. Let's check, see what we can find. Kind of run down here until I see best outside linebacker. Looks like it's going to be Preston Smith at a 76. We need edges, so I'll give him that deal that he wants. And I think he was left. Regardless, so we still need to go out and get whatever other outside linebacker we can really find here. So let's see what our options end up being. Ooh, boy, oh boy. So Taki's not really better than our current guy, so I don't really want to waste cap space bringing him in, honestly. Just to keep it about $1. And we'll have to cut some players here, it seems. But I'm not just too upset about any of that. Most likely it'll be this wide receiver room that we have a lot of players in right now. So, alright. So Preston Smith's now left outside. We got Jermon Jones on the right. Arden Key is our rotational guy. Let's see. We've still got a lot of flexibility to work with here. Brandon Allen can go for sure. Mason Kenzie can go for sure. Morgan Cox is our long snapper. I'm not going to get rid of him yet. I want to keep Bryce Oliver for the time being. If I can put him on the practice squad, that would actually be preferable. Can I? No. I forget. I do think they have to like make the initial cuts or something like that. And then after that, I don't remember bringing in Chandler Brewer in real life, so I don't have any qualms about getting rid of him. So at this point, we are 75 out of 75 on our roster. Try to make some changes real quick. Now, obviously, the picks in game are not quite updated, most likely to what corresponds in real life, so we'll just kind of work with this year's pick allocation and go from there. But we definitely need to get like a star edge outside of Big Jeff, because Big Jeff's more of like a tackle, and so we need to get someone that's actually going to like speed rush outside like Harold Landry used to do. So let's go and see what trades are available to be made. So we're looking for outside linebackers. These are our options here for left. And I think right is the one that we do not have, like, at all. Left, Nick Herbig is not a crazy idea to me. I'm not sure. I don't. Honestly, I'm just looking for what they would want for him. That's interesting. Very interesting opportunity here. If we think maybe Nick Herbig would be, let me look at his player card. What does he have left contract-wise? Will it tell me? Okay, good. I'm not really concerned about his stats. I'm not concerned about the contract. So he still has 3 years worth of contract left on very, very affordable money. Jermon Jones is a 1-year deal. I think, even despite the depth trait, we prioritize age and ability, current ability, over that star dev trait for now, and we just bring in Nick Herbig. And so I think that kind of improves that spot just a little bit. But let's see what else we have out there, maybe as far as edge threats are considered. Because I mean, their star guys are pretty good. So I don't think they were hurting at all, losing. As if they just lost to us. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy roster. They picked up Big Play Slay? I did not know that. Okay. Good on them. Alright, so just kind of start at the beginning here. See what edges may be available. We'll start kind of looking at both sides. I kind of like the TJ Edwards potential fit. So come back to the Bears. That might be an option depending on what they want for him. They don't really want to give him up. Okay. Understandable. What about right outside? You do not do the right outside of the line. I see. Okay. Bengals. Go get Jermaine Pratt. Where do they have Trey Hendrickson listed? Out of curiosity, they have him the right end. My presumption. Yeah. No, okay. I respect it. I test sliders, so. I mean, I'm not trying to give up too much out of it right now, but Jermaine Pratt is definitely a solid guy, so. They do want too much for him, so I'm not going to do that. Want entirely too much for him, actually. So we just keep moving on. Matt Milano. Alright, so they don't want to trade me Matt Milano. I understand. You want to give me Judon? Yeah, I know he's a 80 and a superstar, but I really do not want to give up that much for him. Not what they're asking. Call me what you want. Jonathan Cooper. Nick Benito. Ooh, he would be perfect if I could bring in Nick Benito. That would give us the ability for Khalil Mullings to come in and be an impact immediately. They really need quarterback, though. So if I say instead of him, I'll give you, for example, William Donovan Levis. Okay. Let's first do this then. Khalil Herbert. Okay. I can get Khalil Herbert and a 7. I think that may be what we go with here. What y'all think in chat? I see we got 3 viewers now. Anyone got some input on what moves they'd like to see? Hope I'm unmuted. Because I'm thinking about doing this Herbert move here. I think that's a good deal, so that now if we want to go ahead and flip Pollard as good as Pollard's been for a guy in, hold on. Because I did that trade for a reason. We were looking at Tony Pollard, getting rid of Tony Pollard. Which, if I trade Finder him, I might be able to get more? I'm not sure. Let's see. What are people willing to give up for a Tony Pollard right now? Zach Allen. Wosu Karamoa, okay. Devo Samuel for Tony Pollard. Chat. Now hear me out. That's an X Factor wide receiver that we compare with Cam Ward year 1. And then we can flip or still keep from there Ridley. Patrick Queen, middle linebacker. Already solved our middle linebacker problem by bringing in C.J. Mosley. So, let's see. I think it was all left outside linebacker, not for the Bills, was it the Broncos? Right outside? Nick Benito? Right? I think they wanted Pollard. Chat, yay or nay? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat? I'm not giving up a first round pick, so we can do this. Not seeing anyone comment their opinion on this trade, so I think we're going to go executive decision here, and we're going to make the trade for Tony Pollard. That's kind of what we did. We kind of supplemented that, though, by bringing in Khalil Herbert to kind of round out our room for the moment being. So, yeah. But I do like our roster a lot better now. Our defensive holes are minimized. We still have Mullings and Spears at that position, as well as the Khalil Herbert we just brought in. And this will give Spears his chance at number one opportunities. I do want to test the market, not necessarily guaranteed trade away Ridley. And then after that, I think we make our decisions go into the next season, see what we're able to do with Cam Ward, and go on from there. Let's see what receivers are on the block. Elijah Moore, nah, not really what I'm looking for, honestly, right now. I do know that Ridley, because of his age, does regress quite quickly. So, let's see. Because I think he was on the Commanders. If we go, I'm not seeing very many like other trades that I'd like. But if we can finesse a trade, maybe to go get Debo instead, I wouldn't hate that, because Debo is an X factor, and we could maybe trade him down the line if he doesn't pan out quite the way you anticipate. Oh, that is the wrong receiver. Hold on. Okay. And then I'll give you another receiver that we're trying to get rid of anyway, and James Prochet and Van Jefferson. Any thoughts there? Not really. What if we just did Van Jefferson? Okay. Not really changed at all. Who's younger, honestly, between him and Prochet? Yeah, they're probably going to want Van Jefferson more. And then I'll attach a pick on here, not a crazy pick, maybe like a 2/5. See, I don't know what I'd want. 2 second-round picks? You're out of your gosh dang mind, brother. Oh my lord, you're out of your mind. I like Lockett. I don't necessarily want to get rid of him yet, though he is aging as well. What is that? Noah Brown? Nah. Slayton? No. If I'm gonna go for any of these receivers I'm being offered, I might as well just eat Ridley. I do want to try Lockett, see what we can get for Lockett. I do definitely, though, want to trade Treylon Burks. Before we advance, I do need to remember to trade his bummy self. But for Tyler Lockett, we could go and get Zay Jones. I don't have any positive feelings about getting Zay Jones, honestly. So nothing on the market for Tyler Lockett that I necessarily like. Treylon Burks, though, is still very young at 25 years old. Someone may be willing to give up a little bit for him. Like this, I don't hate this at all. We're getting a better player. I do know that Treylon Burks is actually pretty good in this football game for no reason, but I'll bring in another outside linebacker that we can go ahead and get developed. I do not hate that one bit at all. So, after some brief adjustments, here is what the new complexion of our lineup looks like. Also, can we, I'm not saying he needs superstar year one. I'm not saying anything of that to that effect. But he is a number 1 overall pick. He should, at minimum, be having star dev or hidden dev. I'll go star for now. We'll be conservative with it. Because I don't know if he provided superstar on any of the other guys. Actually, I can check, can't I? Rosters. Number 2 overall pick would have been Jacksonville. Jacks. Travis Hunter. Wide receiver. View player card. Okay, they gave him normal dev. And then what about cornerback? What did they just do? Wide receiver. On him. Interesting. Alright. I don't hate our current roster. Obviously, things could be a lot better than they currently are for this roster, but we are a developing team, and so I have no qualms with the roster as it currently exists. I do need to cut some players, though, so we got to get down to, I believe it's 53, so let's go ahead and try to get that done. After, not this week, next week, but cut week, which I think is preseason week 4. Not answering any of that. We're going to try to get to the season as soon as possible. I just need to do my cuts. And it's a lot easier to do on the final week of the preseason after everyone's been upgraded as much as possible. Got 22 players. Alright. Think I can do that. Derek Hall. Alright, and then media storylines. I think our offense is going to be good. That's what I'm going to say. Coach, we talk about a team's identity. We're going to explosive down the field. 8 third attempts. I don't actually throw the ball down the field that much, but that's the kind of offense that, in theory, we'd like to run. So, but yes, we do need to go ahead and cut 20 players. Jalen Duncan, goodbye. DMR, I don't think you're making the next roster, sorry. DeAndre Coburn, we already re-signed him, so I'm not going to do anything there. We already have Gunnar Helm, so his Kendall Brooks can go. Harrell staying. Levin staying. Titus Leo, I don't know who you are. We already cut Kyron Johnson, so get rid of him. Curtis Jacobs. Can't remember. Did we sign that guy? He's a bench middle linebacker. We'll cut him. No, Restrepo staying on this roster. Left end, Abdullah Anderson. Yes, he can go. Timir DK, no. James Crochet can go. Lorenzo, Carter. None of these guys necessarily. I still need 13 guys. I'm not cutting Carroll because I still believe he can develop. Lee Gay is a guy we got off of waivers last year. He's alright, but not good enough for me to justify just keeping him an extra amount of time. John Giuquo. I don't know. We still gotta cut 12 guys, so let's go look at our roster. Alright, so quarterbacks. Okay. Chestnut, you can go. I don't need 4 running backs on my roster. I just want the 3. Fullback, don't care. Juan Jackson can go. Or we can try to trade him away if he has any offers. No? Alright then. He didn't get any offers, so we're just going to trade him away. I'll come up in practice squad. Go. Anyone else I can move to practice squad? Well, I don't want to move these other guys to practice squad because they might get picked up. Tight ends. Wiley, Cox, left tackle, Ejiofor, Udo. I don't think this guy's on our team. Oh, Slamika Udo. Let me see. Olisamika. You went to Elon? I don't remember this guy playing at all last year. Yeah, he's not on the roster anymore. He was at one point, but not any longer. And we already brought back a Juke, so I'm not going to cut him yet. Left guards. Slater's our young guy. I don't think this guy's on the roster either, so I'm going to cut him. Okay. Then we got centers, Brennan Jimes. No. See, why wasn't he a suggested cut? He's our third string center. Andrew Rubchich, Blake Hance. We've already brought both of those guys back. This guy, I don't know who he is. Cool. Left end. Alright. This guy's not on the roster either. I'm just going to get rid of the guys that actually have not been signed to the roster. That I'm aware of. Which there could be plenty of these guys that are just rookies that I don't know about. Dejo, Petito, Key. I like the depth of our outside linebacker rooms now. Gabe Judy Lally? I'm pretty sure we can put him on the practice squad. Marcus Harris is a draft pick. We're good there. If we need Mike Brown, we'll bring him back up. Oh, I can't. Okay. My practice squad full? Julius Wood, Kevin Winston Jr. Sorry, Julius Wood, but you gotta go, brother. Okay. Kickers, punters. Cool. Good squad. Colin Jackson. How much do we have left to cut off the roster? Because I'm just gonna start practice squatting people that I don't think are gonna contribute right away. I do need a practice squad punter, but I think it can put. I think it can put in there. I'm not sure. Left tackles. We're 3 deep at right guard, I think, right? Yeah. Put Blake Hance on there. Can I put either of these guys on the practice squad? Good lord. No? Fine, Bryce Oliver will go to the practice squad. Cool. Left tackle. Left ends. Dope. Right ends. Dope. Tackle. Dope. Can I put him on the practice squad? No? Alright. Left offsides. Carroll, I'm gonna have to practice squad. I still want him on my roster, but he needs to go to practice squad. But I should be enough. Oh, we already run back out of freeze. Yeah. Left end. Right end. A tackle. Left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker. James Williams. Maybe. Yeah, I think we might go James Williams with that spot. We don't really get much else here. Or I could do Mike Brown actually. Thought I tried to. Oh, it wouldn't let me really. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. So James Williams gonna go practice squad then. Because you know what? We'll go Otis Reese practice squad. He probably won't get picked up off of there. All right, cool. Alright, we're in compliance. Let's go. Week 1 versus the Bears.
I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 50 because I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper because he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pump, pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump way, not fun. Or I got a bump way, not fun. Or I got a bump way, not fun. Or I got a bump way, not fun.
Okay. Avoid local file, I guess. I don't remember which one I used last time. Let's use this one. Alright, cool. I don't see anyone off the top that I'm concerned about. Brock Carlisle. Yeah, I think these are just all random people. I don't care. Because it would say like Arch Manning or something like that, maybe if it was next year's class. I don't know. Alright, what we got? Curious about rookie QB. What do you mean, brother? In the past, teams have had tremendous success. He is going to play. I can commit. I am sure. Yes. Cam Ward will be our starter. I don't care what they think is best for his development. Our goal, make playoffs.
Goal comes with higher rewards.
I don't care. We're not winning the Super Bowl this year, but we're going to try to win the playoffs, and I'm going to play as many of these games as possible. I might do, like, jump in the second quarter. I think our defense is the strongest. So what part of the offense worries me? Passing attack. I don't know if necessarily all the guys. Wide receiver. What equals success? 4,000 passing yards. Alright. I don't care about signing scouts. I'm going to skip strategy. We're going to do this. Because it is the quickest way for me. Go here and go bow update. Peter Skronsky. Good job, Pete. You love to see it. Alright, I think the second NBA game is on, so I'm going to turn that on my phone. So just give me a second. I'm going to watch that and do this at the same time because I like to multitask. It's a me thing. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and play some offense. Which, this is the Bears. Like, probably skip over the first few drives. I think I'm going to play the first drive because it's the first official drive of Cam Ward's career. And then after that, because I want to get him a touchdown. I want to try to get him a touchdown in his first drive. Other than that, though, I think I might try to skip until maybe, depending on the score, second part of
To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive.
Good catch, Lockett.
Here by Tyler Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Out of the gun to give to Spears.
Good job, Spears.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
It's caught. Lockett.
I want to get Ian Manor some touches. I think we let the vets, though, play this first drive. Try as hard as possible to get that first touchdown. Right there. Go down. Yep.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion good
Didn't.
for just
I felt like I was about to get heavy pressure.
With a third and just a yard. Hand off to Spears. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Ward.
Oh, wow, that is a bad pass. He was not supposed to be running a corner route. But, I mean, a post. He was supposed to be running like a deep end. That's not what it seems like at all he ran. So, I don't know.
To the side.
Sorry, Cam.
Incomplete. The intended
I didn't get open.
Ridley, third down here. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full
Hopefully this does.
to pick up the first down and move the chains. Flushed out right.
Scramble.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And here's a give to Spears. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Moore.
Got it. Good job, Cam.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
The line is not doing bad.
Now they'll switch it up here.
Surprisingly.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
Like, I'm able to play in my college football pace, which I don't know, it may just be the lower difficulty that I'm on, but that was a blitz?
His third completion here on the
Really? Okay.
I think it's safe to say that
right there.
getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
Check down. You'd love to see it. Love to see good check downs.
I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can.
No! Oh, that's your welcome to the NFL moment, Cam. Need a better throw on that one.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught at the
Lockett. Tyler Lockett. First career touchdown for Cameron Ward.
So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position.
Around the game. Hopefully it gets open. It is not going to. No, it's not. All right. Yeah, I knew the protection was not going to hold up long. It's not what this team does. We don't protect because of that. That's for good teams, not the Titans.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Ward.
Oh, don't fumble. Thank you.
Down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Get a little bit of college football action going here.
Spears.
All right. Here's what I want to do here. Is he running my... No, that's not before that. Are you going?
When you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side.
Nope.
He's counting on the big guys.
Who is it? You are. Okay, good.
They couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Oh, wow. We got crazy stuff. Okay. Let's take our field goal. I think I'm going to send to half and see where we're at after that.
Sly able to put this one through. And that...
Go. Good job, Cam. All right, our turn again.
This offense
Extend this lead.
out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Now Spears to begin the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Hopefully this works.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
No. You see what I see there, right? That's 2 feet.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
If 2 feet are not in there, I don't know what 2 feet look like.
He didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw to the right.
That is such a Cam Ward throw.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off play action. Moore steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
I think the slant freed it up just enough for him to fit that ball in there.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. On the toss, it's Spears. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
11 rushes already? Good Lord, Spears.
3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for
Bro, it's coming Velcro. It's becoming a Velcro. Tell you what.
On 3rd down.
Oh, right there.
Escaping. And it's a Titans
Another
touchdown.
one to Tyler Lockett.
3rd quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground with Spears.
Yeah, let's go, Tajay.
Before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Ward. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, you've got to catch that, Rid.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake.
Come on, Rid. Slide, Rid. Oh, shit.
He lets
That's
it slide for Lockett.
not at all what you want.
Oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively.
Is that Byard?
A potential game changer
Yeah.
that falls incomplete.
I need to get Restrepo some reps. And so I need to get Alec Iron Manor some reps too, so let's do this. Iron Manor, DK stays there, Restrepo will go here. I don't want Van Jefferson getting any more reps. He's gotten his reps for the game.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot.
I thought that was Lockett there.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked.
But the route I was trying to throw there would have been an interception, so Cam Ward is better than me.
And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Moore. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Moore sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Yeah. The 8-yard line before going out. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he...
He only got one in. Come on, Gunter. Gunter. Gunner Hill.
On first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Calvin Ridley. I think we might be up enough that I can just put in all of our developmental guys.
As this offense gets set to take over. Ward throwing to start the drive. This complete to Lockett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, boom. Oops. Didn't quite mean to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Van Jefferson will stay number 6, and then Calvin Ridley will go here. Lock it there. Okay. Cool. And then slot. I want Rick Stripper. I don't want any IO Manor running that at all, actually. But whatever.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Operating from the gun, Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Operating from the gun, Ward. Flushed out right. And he's going to find his...
Actually, at this point in the game, why do I not also have Gunnar Helm as my number 1?
Backfield, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
No!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Play went exactly how I wanted to. It just was not accurate at all.
Looking to throw. Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
I think I'm not subbing out Spears, though. Spears is also really young.
Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Chicago, why are you within 14?
2nd and 10.
I didn't sub out my defense. What the hell? Oh, boy.
That's going to be knocked away and
Come on, DK.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that display of football.
I remember. How you in?
Right on the
We're in
50-yard line.
Stabber.
Here's 2nd and 3. And now a run with Spears. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Probably
Brandon, I
taking
gotta think this
slow.
offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations, maybe extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ward now, throwing on 4th down.
No, catch the ball, Spears.
So now we're in the final minute of the game.
I need to get out of there. Well, I guess I'm the only person I can get there first catch here.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. The CDR.
For a 15-minute quarter game, that did not go by very slow. We can keep doing that. Alright, yeah, OKC won this game. Why we taking so long? Alright, I'm gonna go back over to the YouTube chat, see if there's been any comments so far. Nah, not yet. Alright. Looks like we lost whatever viewers we had. Because I think I'm the only viewer now, right? So I just flopped over and it went from 0 to 1. Way too long. Yes, I'm missing, eh? I don't care, I'm just gonna play it. The Jets are not good. Unpopular opinion. I think when we do this game, kind of let our young guys cook. We're playing the Jets. The Jets aren't very good, but they have a good defense, so I don't know. I do want to jump on defense eventually, though.
Now Ward throwing to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
What was that?
They'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Ward got his
Good
man.
catch, kid.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Ward. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got him. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week. And it's a first down.
If Lockett doesn't have 99 hands, then this game is it. Because that man has dropped a total of 2 career passes. Also, I would like if Cam Ward did not throw those off the mark.
Incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield.
Yeah, I know I threw the line. I was like, oh, it'll still let me throw it. I threw it. I should have been paying attention to where I was. Yeah, it'll let me throw it, but I shouldn't. But yeah, may as well.
So the big play nullified. A legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such
I feel like if I was successful on the goddamn thing, I should just get a replay down, honestly. Replay the down, take 5 yards.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Oh, Ridley.
Incomplete.
That's crazy. We already have the ball back.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for...
I wish I could click a button that said Mass Sub in Rookies. Because we can beat these guys with our rookies. I'm not sure of that at all.
Around a week ago, 15 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week.
I forgot to change slot. Hold on. My slot number 1 needs to be Restrepo. And then DK. And then Manor should be our 3rd. If we're going that way.
His team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw.
Oh, shoot.
A short throw.
And then for this, I do want to get Gunnar Helm his first catch too. So we're going to go boom, and then boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Try to get these guys a little bit of rest.
3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward.
Oh, come on.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's
Ready.
looking to throw. Ward throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is on the right sideline, but
Yeah, that's a bad chance. Let's try to get it.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. Back to throw. Ward.
DK, first catch. Oh, never mind. He already had one.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw is Ward. Off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Ward. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now,
all right, then let's do this.
Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Well, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Oh, I thought you were going to catch it. It gets crazy.
So 1st and 10 now
starters.
from the 30. Off play action. Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Rolling to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Rally
Still
taking
a few inches short of 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride.
Good job, DK.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Back to throw. Ward. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Good job. Zyler.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller...
Touchdown! Hell! First touchdown!
A great play there. His first...
Connor! Hell!
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Here's Ward throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm playing nothing like Cam Ward for the record. Cam Ward loves pushing the ball down the field, but the Jets offense doesn't really allow that.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
I mean, defense.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here.
Can we get him in a forwards concept, maybe?
And that'll make it second down. The Titans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do at least one, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business. So
in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Window shot.
Here's a diving catch right side. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Ward. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Ward escaping the pressure right.
Alex, I don't know.
Touchdown. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Titan.
Ward throwing to start the drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Holy Restrepo.
Inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Restrepo went up and got down. Yes, sir.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Ward now off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete.
And
You like that?
For the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Cover one Bronco. Cover one Bronco.
Operating from the gun. Ward work in the middle of the field, and he's got
That's a first.
And the Titans are going to
I don't know why Tajay Spears did all that. That's a first.
off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. Ward. And that
Drop the ball.
Too tough to hold.
Why'd you catch it?
It's second down. Here's a run by Spears. And he will take this. Now Ward throwing to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Ward. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Ward. They'll roll him out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back to throw. Ward. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. Ward.
Catch the ball, Gunner.
That's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Ward. And it's caught in the... They'll start this drive out on the ground. Still fighting for more. And they work this out past the 25. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. Back to throw. Ward. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Ward. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over.
I don't know why he stopped. He's supposed to keep going there. He stopped right in the middle on coverage.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Bad pass again. All right, Sam, calm down. Calm down. Don't pull a Will Levis on me.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Window shop, let's go.
Back to throw. Ward. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Back now in Nashville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose again, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Spears, and he will score. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2nd and 4. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he brings this one back.
And I'm pulling a Will Levis right now.
Here we go. To throw is Ward. Throwing after the interception. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jermaine Johnson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just... The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for the Titans. 65 yards. And with that last completion, folks, he now owns the NFL record for most passing yards in a single game. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Ward. Got a man, and it's taken. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket.
Catch the ball, Gunner.
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward. That is caught. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the passing numbers are just dizzying at this point. That last completion is going to put him over 600 yards now for the game as he just continues to do whatever he wants when he drops back to pass. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off play action. Ward.
Oh, come on, DK.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Sly able to put this one through, and that will... Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake. Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get an...
I had to have had close to 600 that game. I'm missing you. Why we taking so long? I didn't even come back and go home. Alright, we are going to take a brief intermission and return in a few minutes. Ooh, actually halfback breakout. Let's see what this is about. This is fun. Spears? Sure. A superstar Tajay Spears in the works? Stay tuned to find out. I get a red third rich. Red buddy.
Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out the payout. I'm finished. Then grade out the lake house. The big watch the women. I'm gon' meet your maker. Lord, please don't save her. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing with gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings. Yeah. Got my stacks up. I'm living out my dreams. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and try to get started on the new game here. Oh boy, I accidentally hurt my foot. All right. It's gonna be our alternates, Killer Rush alternate. No, not those. Because our primary is supposed to be these light blue ones now, so we'll ride those. Just 1 second.
NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans. Rocket on quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the Packers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Let's do this thing.
For the visiting Packers, they were losers.
Why is Jeff on fire? Whatever. Or kick, whatever it's called.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over.
I don't think he is in real life, so that's interesting.
Slot man moves right. Now they show jet sweep.
All right, Tajay. Not the greatest start. They only have to get the 3 touchdowns.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating
right there.
The gun. Ward. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Ward.
God.
Pressure and down.
Golly, brother. I don't think we got the luxury of that. We're just going to punt.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 40-yard punt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
2nd and 6.
Golly.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd.
Their D-line is killing us right now. No way, dude.
It's intercepted.
Pick 6 like that.
Into the end zone. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Yeah, pause the play out here somehow.
2nd and 2. Off play action. Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Ward eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Off play action. Ward.
Oh, thank God. Xavier McKinney almost had another one. I think that's what that is, right? That's on number.
But 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake. Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. On 4th down. Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And into the end zone. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out right at the 35. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll try the left side. Spears. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the offense set to take the field here as they have the football.
They don't really like me
this first quarter.
Yeah.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lockett, the man in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Really, dude.
But comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Here we go, set.
Spears again. And he gets in. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Ward, off play action. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And
Yeah.
the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off play action. Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught at the 20. And he will score. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. Ward. He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40. Operating from the gun. Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in this first half. That's already 7 catches for him now. And we've yet to hit halftime. Toward the back corner. Could not get the feet. This will wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by the process there. Catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Field goal unit
and
Joey Sly now. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Look at that, Joey slide.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Oh, I still got a Tajay Spears touchdown to get. Hold on.
Is 2nd and 10.
Boom.
They'll set up the screen for Spears. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. Got his man, Okonkwo. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. They'll run on 1st down. Spears. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
No way we gave Phil Herbert 22.
They'll run here with Herbert.
I'm sick.
Halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Oh, shit.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go. That's 3 touchdowns. It didn't specify how he had to get them, did it? That's 3.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here is
what was that, Cameron?
Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there.
And into the end zone. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Ward now off the play fake. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Ward. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Flushed out right. And now this is going to be close. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. He completes it to Ridley. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. operating from the gun. Ward. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught.
Good Lord, that's a hit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll complete this one. He'll Cockrell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Here's 2nd and 3. Lockett the man in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you
play
have
one
to
defensive
think
drive.
timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Up the middle.
Good Lord.
Spears. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And it's incomplete.
All right, I got this.
And they turn it over. This is 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Love. Watson making the catch. Now
good job,
Steve. Go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His throw incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now.
Threw right at me. Come on now.
Get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Love. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time.
All right, and there's the superstar dev upgrade right there, because we got 3 different touchdowns with him. Hopefully they count it, because it was all-purpose touchdowns, but hopefully they're not wanting to just count on the ground, because he had the 3 touchdowns, so. Alright. We got the Dolphins next. Receiver breakout, that's dope. I'll take that in a second. Let me upgrade my guys. I'm guessing Ridley, because Ridley had a crazy game. Xavier Restrepo. Try to get him 2 touchdowns. I don't think we can do that, but whatever. I don't even know if he played the last week, so whatever. But what I would like to see is why the middle linebacker that I signed with a superstar or with a superstar dev is not actually having a superstar dev. He doesn't have any abilities. A short route. That's all for now. And then cornerback does Snead have all of his, because I'm going to let him keep whatever he has, but... Oh, he doesn't have any? Bench press. He already has his. I'm not going to change him.
growing on trees, singing on palm, spilling cold 3 on 4. She don't want a 16 renegade on a make it buy your trees, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Found in my polo pajamas, face getting red. Gotta watch for the cameras before you get freaky. Can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty apartments, stay shining. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like the Warriors, real shine. Like the Paranoia. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Huh? Where they at?
Don't need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one day, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, because you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I'm squinting. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project building. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, she ain't heaven on earth. No, I could have been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? Together was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash.
I guess we'll try to get this Restrepo breakout, and then go from there. Hoping now, though, that I updated those superstar abilities, that our defense will be a lot better. Okay. Coaching. I definitely need Restrepo to get involved, so we're going to say Restrepo is going to be wide receiver 3, and then slot number 2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Reduce zone objectives. That only matters if he has an X factor, which he does not.
Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Now Ward, off play action. That's to the tight end, Wiley. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Why?
Looking to throw. Ward.
Why is Jalen Ramsey on Xavier Restrepo? Holy moly.
Inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. And this one is going to be
honestly not mad at it.
Too far out in front. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Ward. That one's taken in by Spears. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Ward. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And so close. He gets it to the wall. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the...
Oh, he went back to his college days.
Just ruled incomplete. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Can we have him smart right?
Back to throw. Ward. And it's caught in the end. To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Still don't understand why Jalen Ramsey starting, but whatever.
This complete to Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Ward. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
You would think you put Jalen Ramsey on our better receiver.
9 yards on 1st down.
I guess not.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll look to throw again. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Ward. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle. And the big thing
Why? Why do you have so much attention on this motherfucker?
Against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is...
Man's a fucking UDFA. You're over here putting Jalen Ramsey on it.
We just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And now this is good. Put a man in motion left, Ridley. Here's Ward, throwing to start the drive. He lets it fly from Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Holy top Lockett, dude. Let's try this then, because we still got to get those 2 touchdowns.
Bounds all the way down inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they
Okay, so they just have him on the outside right receiver, it looks like. Catch the ball, Cap.
The Titans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Ward from the gun, he'll throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Moore.
Catch the ball, you scrub.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points.
And he will take this one in. Ward now to throw from his end zone. And his throw is in.
I'm sorry, are we or are we not in the fucking dome?
They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They hand off to their big tight end. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward being chased out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
No way, they said Tyler Lockett dropped fucking got.
Force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Off the play fake. Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Ward. Over the middle. That's caught by Ridley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. He's got the 1st down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this 1st half alone. Off the play fake. Ward. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But
the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. After the sack,
back in the
they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Back to throw. Ward. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
The fuck was that throw?
By Emmanuel Mosley. And the Dolphins. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Ward. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And he'll return it to the...
They just get tangled up, and then I fucking throw an interception. I'm glad this is the Dolphins. What are you guys think?
Now Ward. Throwing to start
Because if it wasn't, I would be getting clapping. Trying to force this ball to step up.
A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And into the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Ward. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This one caught by Ridley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. With a 2nd and just a few inches left. So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Ward airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Ward. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Off play action. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
All right, we're just going to 2 clock here, get this game over with.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw is Ward. Off the bootleg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ward. Flushed out right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just... He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Myjai Sanders with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Sly able to put this one through.
Now
a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Lockett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Ward. Off the play fake. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Myjai Sanders able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And got his man.
Damn, Jarvis Brownlee Jr.
4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Ward, off play action. On the move to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touch. Ward now. Off the play fake. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Titans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth-quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Ward. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Ow.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right.
Oh, no.
Move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Ward working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Off play action. Ward. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Ward steps away. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Off play action. Ward. And give him another. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points.
Alright guys, that's going to be all for tonight. We'll send to the next week very, very soon. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and send to the next week now after we look at both of these things here. I definitely think I want to bring him back, so boom. Not really what I'm worried about right now. I accidentally clicked on that, but I want to go ahead and get both of these answers answered. What do we got here? Another strong game from Tajay Spears. Yes. Good. And then receiver breakout Xavier Restrepo based upon that game. Might get a superstar. Nah, let me chill, but yeah, start dev now. Let's go, Xavier Restrepo. He's going to be a Cam Ward #1 receiver very, very soon. We will advance to... We're going to go ahead and advance to the Colts, and then we'll end stream. But I don't know how many viewers, if any, I have currently, but I do thank any and all of you for coming out that did show up. We're going to try to continue this rebuild as soon as possible, but I'm liking the way this team plays. Cam Ward is a very fun quarterback to play with, so yeah, I really look forward to it. I'm going to take these actions, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll play the Colts next time we boot up this stream. Total touchdowns. 9 receiving touchdowns. Okay. This is on both of us. We need you to score the ball. You set a goal for 9 receiving touchdowns for your wide receiver. Anywhere in 7,000. Ridley will definitely get that, so I'm not concerned. You might get that in 2 weeks. So, Alec Manor, I do want to get him upgraded. Deep threat, yes. I need him to get faster. Release is good. Just need that speed, brother. Just need you to improve speed-wise. But again, thank you, all of you for coming out, and I'm going to go ahead and end stream now.